Atlantic 1/32 scale toy soldiers. I keep doing this for the intro. I don't know if it's a great idea or not, but I'll keep doing it now that I started anyway. So we're going to look at some of the modern series they did back in the early 70s. I think the modern series is very, very good. Some really cool sculpts and some really fun toy soldiers. Not that accurate, but yeah, fun. And that's the Atlantic thing, right? So these are commandos, and from the box you could think that it's actually maybe like a British Royal Marine Commando. It's got something that looks like an L1A1, right? But then you see that it's actually brown, so it's wood furnishing, so that should make it a SETMI, a Spanish rifle, right? So what's in the box? As always, that's the question. You buy the box, you see this, but what's in there? It's kind of like a Kinder egg of toy soldiers, I guess. You're not sure what you're going to get, even though you have a box art on it. But yes, and also are there 10 soldiers in it? That differs sometimes too. But yeah, this actually holds what's called the San Marcos Battalion, also Marine Commandos from Italy. And I think they're now called the San Marco Regiment. But these are really cool, and I think the real soldiers are kind of badass, just like the Royal Marine Commandos. So it's a pretty darn good set, I would say. Yeah, but just let's have a look inside. So not 10 figures, but 11. Again, more than is on the box. Out of that, you have 3 firing poses, 4 if you want to be nice, but I would say 3, and then one guy, or one soldier, I should say, throwing a grenade. This one, I guess, is an NCO. Looking at the marks on his arm, and then you have a really large pistol. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be, but it's very large, and he's holding it really in a weird kind of a way here. But a very nice figure. I like these a lot, the modern series with the really raised details. So you know, even if you put them down on the table or you're playing with them on the floor, you can see the details from afar. I think that's really cool. This one, I think, is one of my favorite Atlantic figures out of the whole series they did. I think the pose on this one is really good. The firing stance is pretty decent, I would say. And it just looks really good with all the little different bags and pouches and backpack and, you know, little knife sheath there with a knife. And he's really aiming down sight and nice facial feature. This is such a nice little figure. It's really cool. Other than that, as far as shooting, I guess you got the bazooka guy, or bazooka soldier. I keep calling them guys. The bazooka firing soldier with his loader here with the rounds for the bazooka, which is kind of cool because they actually, like they did on the paratroopers and alpine troops, I think as well, they added some features on the ground here. So it's really cool. And I guess this soldier has quite a few in this set. Has his this is his holster flapping around a bit, and they did that on quite a few of these soldiers here, like this one for instance as well. His little bag here is flapping around. I guess that's to make it looks like more action, like you're actually moving and doing things like that. But yeah, give and take. I don't know, you could like it, you cannot like it. I think it's okay. Also, this looks like some kind of an officer of some kind and not firing really. So this is what I would call the 4th firing pose. If you're a kid, you know, you set it down on the floor, it almost looks like he's shooting, but even though it's aiming a bit upwards. I think it's actually changing his magazine. But this guy is loaded with gear on, you know, got that big bag there, and it's got the knife, and it's got that bag flapping around, it's got the backpack. It's just a lot of cool stuff on these. And this one is kind of a shame that they just didn't model him looking down where he's aiming actually, because this is a nice figure. Again, this is yeah, I don't know, it looks like it's levitating or something, but it's a nice figure. And also, if you look on the facial features on these, I think they are really nice on these Atlantic ones. And also, I think the paratroopers, like I did before, the face, they're really nice sculpted, the faces on these. Very cool. And then this one and this one, yeah, those two. This is something that not that many toy soldier manufacturers did. You know, he's actually carrying some kind of an ammo box, and I'm not sure, but in my mind, this looks like a part of a tripod or something for a small machine gun. So this looks like almost like the machine gunner and the loader. Too bad they're not, you know, in combat shooting and doing action. But anyways, really nice figures. And then in this set, I think these two are pretty cool, as they are Marine commandos. I mean, you've seen some of them have their life vest on. And this one, the thing's moving around actually kind of worse because he's really running. Looks like he's running through shallow water, and this guy as well, trying to land, you know, probably off of like a rubber dinghy or something like that, holding the rifles up high and then running, especially this guy with the knees up high like this. So I think this actually works. It's kind of cool. And also again with these guys, nice facial features. Oh yeah, that's right. We have one more left then. This one, the grenade throwing soldier. And this one I really like. I'm not sure what this long pouch here is supposed to be. It says he's using a submachine gun of some kind. So who knows? But anyways, I like this one because sometimes I complain in the videos that the soldier throwing the grenade is actually not holding onto his gun. There's no gun on the figure anywhere. And I don't think that's very realistic. I mean, you don't ditch your gun just to throw the grenade. I mean, I guess you could put it down by the side of you or something like that. But I think they should be holding onto the gun anyways. It makes it looks a lot more realistic and cool. And this one has, I guess, a little fanny pack in the front here. Yeah, so anyways, really nice little set. And like I said, one of my favorite figures. There's going to be more cool figures to come when I do more of the modern sets, as you know, like the Frogman or the Alpine troops and stuff like that. So yeah, look out for that, and you know, subscribe and all that stuff. You actually get noticed when I put up new videos. But other than that, hopefully I catch you guys in another video. Cheers.